I wanted to share about a phenomenon I've noticed with trying to do something that kind of takes my life to the next level in some positive way, and how ego comes up at that time. I don't know if you've ever experienced this, but the way it's manifested for me is that the first time I noticed this was I was putting the final touches on my first book, and a lot of unresolved guilt came up, like really in a flooding kind of way. And I was trying to do some editing and just put the last touches on it, but then I just felt really overwhelmed and distracted by what was coming up with unresolved guilt. And then I moved through it and I thought, that's interesting timing, something I've always wanted to do, write books, and here we are experiencing this intensity at this particular time. And what made me thought of this is earlier today I was putting some touches on a website to improve the aesthetics, and it's for my business, and so I think it'll help me with my well-being and taking care of my security and so forth. And so these two areas, and today it wasn't guilt, it was like some sorrow, some unresolved sorrow about a old former friend. And I'd had some dreams and then just woke up, got into doing mode and didn't really think much about the dreams. But then as I was making these improvements, then these feelings came up and it was distracting. So I moved through it and recognized what was coming up again. I thought, there's a real pattern. This has happened at other times in my life too. And so the way I look at it, whenever we're doing something that is correlated with our purpose and our path, or taking care of ourselves in a way that is increasing financial security, or anything that is making our life more safe and pleasant, then the ego can come up in particular at those times to sabotage, basically, to stay in control. Because the way the ego, which I think of as the collection of thoughts that we have either inherited or come up with on our own that are self-destructive, the way that ego stays in power is to make sure that we are not feeling safe and not congruent on our path, not doing what we're here to do. So it's very interesting. If you ever notice that there is a pattern with this, and a way to utilize it positively is to say, okay, I recognize what is happening right now. I'm going to take care of what I need to take care of, but I'm also going to resolve whatever it is. If there's unresolved grief, sadness, anger, any other kind of unresolved, conflicted feelings, then this can be a way to become aware of these and then work on them and so forth. But I thought I'd share this in case it's something that you notice in your life as well. Thanks for listening.